What's going on, guys? This is VW Gaming. I'm going to show you a deck that can get you through Arena 6 and Arena 7 real easy. This deck I've been using for quite a few days now, and it's starting to get me almost to Arena 8 now. So here it is. We got the Elite Barbarians, Hog Rider, Minion Horde, Zap, Skeleton Army, Prince, Fire Spirits, and Valkyrie. These are all really good cards. If used correctly, you can use the Valkyrie and these Elite Barbarians. Those are two that mix really well. If you use the Prince, you're going to want to use Zap. And if you can also put the Prince right behind Valkyrie. But what you want is Valkyrie is a good tank. Along with Hog Rider, he's kind of a good tank. And he's a very big distraction. If you use him on a tower and then you put a bunch of stuff behind him, they're going to be shooting at him and not worrying about anything else. So here, I'll show you gameplay of the one I just played a little bit ago. It was really easy. I won quick. And if you want to win quick and get through this and make it to Arena 7 really fast, this deck, because it's going to help you a lot. So usually I start off with my Valkyrie at the bottom. And he used his Mega Minion, which is a terrible idea on his part, because that is not a very strong card alone. You can get killed with the arrows really quickly. So he puts a bunch of stuff down at the bottom right, but I use the Minion Horde and Prince to just kind of create a distraction so they can put a lot of damage on my tower there. And so we see the Minion Hordes taking it out really quickly. And then he pulls out his Hog Rider. I just use a Skeleton Army. It can be a defense deck or a rush deck, either way you want it. They do pretty well all together. But then I use this Hog Rider and Skeleton Army, and it brings that tower down quite a bit. So I use my Zap here because I was actually in a hurry to get this through because I was trying to get my Crown Chest. And I failed because I didn't have enough power coming through. Use the Elite Barbarians as a distraction there. And if you don't have enough of Valkyrie, the Fire Spirits will help you a lot, given their splash abilities. So I brought down the tower there on the top left, and he brought my tower on the bottom right down just a little bit. But I finish up the game pretty quickly, bringing in this Minion Horde here, taking out his Hog Rider really quick. And then I pull out my Hog Rider in a return and takes out his tower really fast because he wasn't focusing on defending, he was focusing on trying to get that tower at the bottom right, so I took it out nice and easy. And that's the finish of this game using the Hog Rider. So yeah, this deck goes pretty quick. I mean, yeah, it went to double elixir, but it didn't go into overtime, so that's pretty fast. And now I'm going to just show you this extra clip I have here. I put it inside of my clan here. It's a replay of me doing the most clutch thing ever, and I use this deck for it, so I'll just show you how well this deck can actually work, even if they have a legendary card in. So yeah, he had the spawners or huts, whatever you want to call them, and so I didn't really have a good like fireball or rocket to take him out, so I just kind of did my best by rushing that tower and bringing it down as best I can. And you see I failed there. I didn't put the Valkyrie in front of the Elite Barbarians, so they got killed pretty quickly. But I still brought their tower down quite a bit. And since he put all this stuff on the right, I started using the Hog Rider on the left just to kind of show him that I'm not going to just go for the right completely. I did as best as I could to defend on the right with the Prince, and he did good, causing some damage on the Wizard and Musketeer he brought out. I pull out the Elite Barbarians on the left just to take out that tower as best I can. I do actually take out the tower with these Elite Barbarians, but he had Sparky, which just takes him out real quick. He had the Giant, and I do have a Skeleton Army, so I take care of that Giant pretty quickly. He failed with the Zap, majorly, So the skeleton army took it out, no problem. And the one defense that you want against Sparky is going to have to be the minion horde, because the Sparky doesn't reach those. So we use the Hog Rider just to get a little bit of damage on that tower on the right. I use Zap as well. I'm not quite sure why. I just did. I thought it would do some damage to the furnace and hut there, but it didn't really do a lot. But here I tried to rush to get to that the bigger castle there. I didn't do a good job because I didn't do it very strategically as well, bringing Valkyrie behind those elite barbarians. But I do take out the giant, but he does realize that he has Sparky, so he's going to bring it out. And Sparky's dangerous, especially since he has a mirror, and he does save up to use 2 Sparkies there. So he brings in with 2 Sparkies using the mirror. I didn't know what to do because he has Musketeer, so I couldn't use my minions. And so I just tried to use the skeleton army. Terrible idea. Sparkies have splash damage like crazy. So I tried to put my minions in. Then I realized he put a wizard in and he took out them as well. So I had nothing I could do there. I took out the tower easy. But then I put in the Hog Rider right in the middle, and he brings it over and he takes out that tower right as the time goes out, and I win the game. So this deck can take care of stuff, but you just gotta be very strategic, and using the Hog Rider is one of the best things you're gonna use. But Valkyrie is a good splash damage, I guess you could say. I had the wizard in this deck, but I did replace him with fire spirits just because the wizard is a lot more expensive than fire spirits. As you can see, he's right here, and he is a 5 cost, so I wouldn't. That's a big change there, 5 to 2. But yeah, this is my deck, and use it for Arena 6 to Arena 7. It will kind of make your way up to Arena 8, but I have not been able to get it up all the way because I get destroyed once I get up high enough. But yeah, this is my deck, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if you thought this video was helpful, just leave a comment or whatever you want. And yeah, that's my deck. Just use it. It'll help.